Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today let's go over another medium database question that I just solved on my own. So I'm really glad that I was able to come up with my own solution to this question without any help. And yep, so let me show you how I did it. This question is called Market Analysis 1, 1158. And basically what they're asking you to do is to write a solution to find for each user. So by the user ID, find the join date, which is just given to you, so that's pretty straightforward, and then the number of orders they made as a buyer in 2019. So we're going to go over to the orders table and look at 2019 and just tally up the frequency of that particular buyer ID. So the user ID in the users table is the primary key to the buyer ID in the orders table. So let's go ahead and make a dictionary. And this is just going to map the user ID to the join date because that's always static. So for IU in enumerate users, user ID. So the user ID is just going to be the key, and then the value is just going to be users join date of I. Okay, so now we have the key and the value for each of these, and now we can go over here. So for IO in enumerate orders, buyer ID, right? Because we care about this. We don't care about the sellers or the item IDs. It's not relevant. The question didn't ask for that. So then we can just say, let's make another dictionary. And let's make this a default dictive type integer because we want to tally the number of ones that are 2019. So first we have to figure out if it is 2019. So let's call this cur is string o dot split of 0. So that's just going to give us this one because the whole thing is an ugly date timestamp. It's 00 colon comma. It's like colon. So it's like a date time. So this is actually just going to give us the actual value itself. And then also we want up to 4 because that just gives us this part. Okay, so if we print cur, okay, so we want to do this for the, let's call this orders order date of I. Cool. So now we can just say if cur is equal to string of 2019, then we can go ahead and include the buyer ID and tally up how many of those we see. Okay, so that's this new dictionary. So let's print DD. Okay, cool. So you can see that we're missing 3 and 4. So we're just going to go ahead and add those because those are in this dictionary but not in this one. So for K and D, if this is not in our new dictionary as a key, then just insert it with 0. It appeared 0 times. So 0 orders in 2019. And now we can just pretty simply, because it says return the result table in any order, so we can just gather the columns. And let's just go for K and D, where 1 is going to be the buyer ID, which is just the key, and then 2 is going to be the join date, which is just going to be DD or D of K, and then 3 is just going to be the number of orders, so DD of K. Okay, so let's print 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that looks like a timestamp, but we want, well, that's probably fine. So let's just create the data frame now and use buyer ID equal to 1, and then join date is equal to 2. So just setting the columns as usual. Orders in 2019 is equal to 3, and then just return this. Okay, so let's run this. Okay, wrong answer. So that's weird. Let's see. So the key and then the join date and then the orders themselves. Okay, let's print DD. Yeah, that's correct. 1 should have 1. Yeah, that's correct. It looks correct. Why is it loading slow? Okay, so... that is weird. Oh, K is not in, right? The ones that are not. So 3 and 4 keys are not in here, but they are in the original one. Okay, so... Okay, submit it. And there you go, passes all test cases. So again, I'm really glad that I was able to come up with my own solution to this question without any assistance and solve it on my own. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.